Alright guys, back with another one. Controversial ENT in the building. You know how we do in this channel, guys, yeah? Now guys, I got some information for you which really stands out to me. I like this juicy news because it's very juicy, right? Now, you know, this channel, we don't talk about the obvious stuff that everyone else talks about. We like to look into things and talk about the stuff that's slightly under the radar, right? This one's very interesting. You read the title and it ain't no clickbait. Alright? So if you ain't done so yet, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, like the video, because you know I'm going to be dropping some gems. Alright? Let's get it. So we know Amir Khan's got this fight against Kell Brook. Massive fight in the United Kingdom. Make no mistake about it, yeah? Now, a lot of people will say Saturday and all of that stuff. Whatever, but it's still a massive fight, okay? That is the bottom line. But I don't want to focus on his fight with Kell Brook, although I will say this about that. Kell Brook is in a lot of trouble. It's not Amir Khan that's one that's in trouble. Kell Brook is in a lot of trouble for this fight. But we'll talk about that right at the end of the video because there's more interesting things to talk about. I want to touch on Terence Crawford. I want to touch on BoMac and this secret training of Amir Khan that they're doing, yeah? This preparation on Amir Khan that they're doing and they're going to continue to do. And I'm going to give you a lot of details about what's been going on and what they're actually doing with Khan. Because believe me, it's very, very interesting. It's very interesting. I didn't know the BoMac camp was quite like that. To be honest with you lot, shout out to Nebraska, yeah? Omaha, Nebraska, stand up. Because I didn't know BoMac's camp was quite like that. I'm in a bit of shock. Real talk, I am. All right. Let's give you the details then, yeah? This stems back at the time when a guy called Jamel Herring was fighting Shakur Stevenson. Around that time, right? Around that time, Amir Khan decided, you know what? I want to go out there and train for about a week or two. I want to go out there to Omaha, Nebraska and just train with them lot a week or two. Why did Khan pick Omaha to train? Because Amir Khan has already faced Terence Crawford in the ring. Amir Khan recognized how good Crawford was, how Crawford was able to neutralize him ever so fast. He was impressed with that. So Khan thought, you know what, let me go and train out there with them lot. Just for a week or two, see what it's like, right? He takes the flight, he goes out there, he goes to train. He meets up with Jamel Herring, and the two of them, they start doing the standard basic training together. They've been running together, getting up in the morning, doing the sprints, doing the circuit work. Amir Khan and Jamel Herring. Now, Khan is bigger than Jamel Herring, all right? Also stronger too. But afterwards, the two of them, they vibed quite well. They clicked quite well. And guess what? Herring's lot said to Khan, you know what, Khan? We like one thing about you that we got to say is that you're quite fast. You got speed under your belt. Yeah? How about, you come into the gym. Let's do a little bit of light sparring. Let's not, just keep it light. I really want to feel that speed and try to, neutralize it, navigate around it and whatnot. We can both benefit from that. Khan thought, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. It sounds like a good deal, right? Now, so far, so good on all parties. There's Khan. He's met Jamel. Jamel Herring's met Khan. They've been doing circuit work. He's got an invitation now to come and join him for some sparring. Cool. Khan turns up for the sparring. When Khan comes in for the sparring against Jamel Herring, Khan did say they told him, you are bigger than Jamel Herring, so lay off on the power a bit, but, focus on the accuracy and really, get to him, land your shots on him. Lay off on the power a bit, but land your shots on him. Give him the work. Give him that speed. Give him everything. Give him angles. Give him everything you got, Khan. And he did, and Khan brought that to Jamel Herring. Now, Khan enjoyed the sparring. He said it was good sparring. He enjoyed the sparring, right? Because he said one thing he understood when he was sparring Jamel Herring was that the way this guy's been taught, he has good teachings behind him. Right? That got Khan curious, even more so. Then Khan said at that point, enter BoMac, okay? Enter BoMac, enter Terence Crawford, enter BoMac, right? Now, obviously they fought Khan. Khan's been involved with these people before. Now Khan is there. He's working with one of their fighters. BoMac now is looking at Khan and he's thinking, you know what? He's assessed Amir Khan. Now, he told Khan, look, we watched you the same way we watched Kell Brook. Right? Before we fought you, right? We identified all your strengths, Amir. We also identified your weaknesses. Once we did that, we knew exactly how to train Terence Crawford to neutralize you and beat you. Relatively easily, right? Now, I'll tell you right now, Amir Khan had to swallow some humble pie in order to be able to hear all of that. because it ain't easy being told all of that as a fighter, even though you went in the ring and you fought the guy, right? But BoMac broke down to Khan. Sorry for the construction work at the back. I don't know why the guy's using his drill. When I'm recording videos, you're using your drill. Traversal ENT, what is this? But yeah, back to what I was saying. That couldn't have been easy for Khan, but humility can help you reach next levels, right? Like I said, enter BoMac. BoMac broke down to Khan his weaknesses and how he can polish up on it. Now, Khan gives you details, pure details, and this is what really impressed me about the whole thing. Listen to this, yeah? So there's BoMac Crawford. They're giving Khan the jewels of their training camp. This is how it went down, yeah? Khan said, the first thing BoMac did when he put me in the ring now, yeah? Now, this is aside from Khan training with Jamel Herring, yeah? Bayman Khan's there a week or two. He says BoMac put him in there with a massive heavyweight. You're like, what? Why the hell BoMac do that for? BoMac, you're a smart guy. Now, I understand exactly why BoMac did that, and I'm about to tell you why. You remember, guys, hit the like button on the video, yeah? Because you ain't hearing this anywhere else. BoMac put a big heavyweight in there with Khan. Why? Because when you are a fighter and you're fighting someone who is significantly bigger than you, someone who will absolutely hurt you with every punch you'll throw, someone who can get you out of there, someone who can put you in hospital, you are going to be on, as we say here, on your P's and Q's. You're going to be alert. You're going to be attentive. You're going to be cautious. Yeah? See, them little dumb mistakes that fighters like to make when they're fighting someone in their weight class, you ain't making them dumb mistakes when you're fighting someone that's significantly bigger than you. Now, BoMac identified that Khan is more alert and switch on when the danger's there. When the danger is present, Khan is alert and switch on. He's not making dumb mistake because he's cautious and he's concerned about what's going to come back to him. He ain't going to be throwing shots and staying there. He's going to be doing whatever he needs to do and getting the hell out of there like a cat, in and out, in and out, in and out. You understand? I swear to God, that drill that's drilling on the background is doing my head in, guys. But I don't think this guy's going to be stopping anytime soon. So that's why I'm trying to speak over the drill. Hopefully, you lot don't hear it as much as I do, yeah? Moving on. So Khan goes, whilst I was in there, I was consciously alert at all times. I knew not to make mistakes because this guy could really hurt me. Khan goes, at first I thought, why BoMac put me in there? Then he realized why BoMac put him in there. Next thing Amir Khan said really stood out to me too. He said that another thing he really liked about training with BoMac. Right, so I think I've got the drill out of the way. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Another thing that stands out about the BoMac system, the BoMac training system, that Terence Crawford also undergoes, that Amir Khan was then subjected to, is a fantastic thing that they got in that gym called the 4-coach system watch. Yeah? The 4-coach system watch. In other words, whilst the fighter is in the ring sparring, you have 4 coaches watching different aspects of that fighter. I love that stuff. Why? Because they're compiling data collecting, putting it together to see what angles to work on and where he's falling short, and then they give instructions accordingly during the sparring amongst the breaks for you to implement when you get back in there. The 4-coach system watch is what? One of the coaches watching your guard at all times. Yeah, he's got his guard up at all times, which is great. He seems to bring his guard down when this happens. So they're watching your guard. The other coach is watching your combinations. They're watching your style. Got one coach watching your combinations, how you're throwing your punches. He maintains his combinations at all times when he attacks. He gives up on his combinations when he's been, pressured. Another coach is watching your ring generalship. How is he moving in the ring? Is he staying in the ropes too much? When does he stay in the ropes? When does he decide it's time for him to come to the center? And then the final coach is watching your footwork. Where are his legs at all times? When he's being attacked, how is he positioned? What angles is he giving the guy? Let me see his feet positioning. Is he putting his right foot outside of the guy's left? Etc., etc., depending on what type of fighter you're fighting. Guys, this is very, 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 very sophisticated. This is high level sophisticated coaching, that is. High level. When you got 4 eyes watching one guy, you are going to spot out everything about that guy. No wonder Terence Crawford was able to neutralize Amir Khan so easily. I mean, look, when the two of them fought, I knew Crawford at the end of the day was going to be the better boxer. I knew that. But I wanted to know how Crawford was going to deal with Amir Khan's speed. And I know Amir Khan's decent with angles, but I wanted to see how he was going to deal with Amir Khan's speed. When Crawford fought Brook, I wanted to see how Crawford deals with Kell Brook's angles and how Crawford deals with Kell Brook's power. In both fights, Crawford was able to close the show relatively easily. Now, granted, against Kell Brook, Brook's power was evident in that fight, but so was Crawford's. He stopped him, he broke his eye socket. No wonder why Crawford is so switched on. No wonder why Terence Crawford is so quick at deciphering people. This guy comes from a system where 4 coaches are watching his every move. Now, BoMac likes Amir Khan. He does. He sees Amir Khan's got areas that he can still grow in, believe it or not. BoMac was supposed to be present at the press conference against Khan and Brook. And if you haven't seen that, go and watch that on Sky Sports because it is a fantastic press conference. Especially if you're from Europe or the United Kingdom, don't you dare miss that. Because the banter there, you will understand it properly. Yeah? If you're from the States, it was still a very good watch. Go and watch that. Amir Khan taking control of that press conference, not letting Kell Brook go off and start talking rubbish, yeah? He knows how to shut him down early. Now, I'm going to do another video after this one, yeah? Giving you the history of the bad blood, because it is deep-rooted, guys. It's not just like surface-level bad blood or fake beef. This is real with them too. And it's actually deeper than a lot of you think. Let me tell you what I mean when I say deeper. There's stabbings involved, all right? Sex is involved, yeah? It's peak. It's deep. It's real deep. So we're going to get into that on the next video I'll do. But for this one, Amir Khan really likes BoMac. BoMac likes Khan. And Khan is, you know what, straight after the press conference, like you lot have just witnessed in Sky Sports, Khan took the next flight the next day straight back to Omaha, Nebraska to continue training. He did say it's going to be a boring training camp in the sense that, not boring training camp, the area there's not much to do, but he's not going there for entertainment. He's going there for hard work and hard grind. Yeah? Khan said that the instruction he gets from BoMac and the whole team in the camp there, second to none. Yeah? And Khan is someone that's been in there with Virgil Hunter, another good trainer. Khan is one that's been in there with different people, guys. He's been in there with Freddie Roach as well as his UK trainers. God knows who they were. Yeah? So I thought that was very eye-opening, yeah? Amir Khan being given the secrets to Terence Crawford's training. BoMac revealing the secrets to elite level training for Khan. And on top of that, he's personally training Amir Khan. Now, the only reason BoMac wasn't present at the press conference, Khan did say, is because he had a bereavement in his family on BoMac's side. That's why he wasn't present. Otherwise, he would have been there. That would have been large. I would have loved to have seen BoMac, Khan on one side, Brook and Ingle on the other side. That is big. Guys, listen, this fight is getting bigger by the minute. As mad as it sounds, and it is mad, aside from a guy like Anthony Joshua fighting Fury, or maybe Dillian White fighting Fury, this fight with Khan and Brook is the biggest fight in the UK still. That's insane. That's insane. Because that fight is 17. That's right, 1-7. 17 years old. But it is still the biggest fight in the UK aside from Joshua Fury and maybe White and Fury. That's saying a lot. That is saying a lot. Traversal ENT signing out, guys. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. Let's smash the algorithm to bits. Because you know this channel will give it to you lot different. Peace out.